When it comes to green practices that are good for the environment, sometimes things can get pricey. And that's why this week's Your Money has some tips on how to be good to the planet and good to your wallet. Gordon, I know this is a really interesting topic. So what was your favorite thing that you learned from this?
Well, a lot of the products and innovations that have come out in the last couple of years are really interesting to me. One that was really interesting was there's this guy that is trying to bring more efficiency and green vibes to the concrete and cement industry. And I did not know that that industry creates a lot of greenhouse gases when it comes to creating concrete and cement. So he had this idea of actually taking glass and crushing it up into powder and using that to kind of replace some of the cement into concrete. So that was really interesting. Thing like that, we drive on roads, we go on sidewalks, and just like people rethinking how to make that more green and how to save money on those materials was really, really interesting to me.
Wow, that is so cool, like how innovative people can be.
Yeah.
I know too, you touched on laundry. We all do it. So, how can we do that and also save money? Are we washing too much or what's the thing?
Yeah, we spoke with this expert who is kind of a textiles expert that specializes in clothing and different materials. And he is a big advocate for washing your clothes less. I mean, he talks about certain things, like undershirts and underwear, things that are touching your skin, that's going to get the oils and the sweat from your skin. Wash those pretty much every time you wear them. But other things, like a suit coat, a sweatshirt, or a shirt that is maybe on top of a shirt, you can go a couple times without washing them. You can put them, out into the air kind of to breathe them out a little bit. He had a lot of really great tips and tricks in this story that I think people will really be interested in. And we also learned a lot about how washing your clothes, there's a lot of money that you spend on that you probably don't think about. There's the water, there's the energy to heat up the water, there's the detergent. And so eliminating a few loads of laundry every month can save you a lot of money over the course of a year.
Wow, okay, interesting, because when I wash, I do so many loads, so that's interesting to kind of, now I need to cut back a little bit. We're entering summer now. I know a lot of people turn on that air, use a lot of energy. How can we save energy and help the planet?
Yeah, there's a lot of tips and tricks out there about your air conditioning at your home. Some of them are actually not true, and we talk a little bit about that in this episode. One tip that I really thought was interesting with your car and the AC in your car, because that can use a lot of energy too, was they recommended when you jump into your car and it's a hot car, actually roll down the windows and drive for a few miles, kick that hot air out, and then run the AC. And your AC will not have to work as hard. You'll save some energy. And they say that you can actually cool down your car faster once you get that hot air out. So a lot of good kind of tips with air conditioning, not just in your home, but also in your car in this episode as well.
Wow, some great tips. Gordon, thank you for being here. I'm excited to watch that episode, and you can catch the full episode of Your Money right now on KARE 11 Plus.